I was a little bit sad when XCOM stopped having load shedding because that meant I couldn't get shocked whenever I put my fingers in the plug holes. But now I'm very excited because that film, Kandasamys The Wedding, is coming out in all the bioscopes 19th April, and my father said us the tickets are selling like sardines. And the Kandasamys people said that whenever we talk about their film, we must use the hashtag KTW. So what I went and did is making hashtags out of the Samrani ashes. Hashtag KTW. Hashtag Kandasamys The Wedding. If you haven't got Samrani ashes, I don't know what you're going to do. Speaking of weddings, the other day we were invited to my best friend Tyron's mother's wedding, and everyone in my class was invited. My mother said my father, Tyron's mother, Auntie Sharon, is getting married again because her husband was a womanizer. I remember like it was yesterday how sad Tyron's mother, Auntie Sharon, was when she found out her husband was womanizing her. The only thing that could cheer her up was watching Kandasamys one over and over and over again. Not even a psychologa. Her comrade specialist could help her. Anyway, Auntie Sharon's wedding was over nice. My mother said us to go sit at a table with this lot empty seats so that we can collect all the extra thank you for sharing this day with us presents. When we sat down by our table, my father and mother saw a lot old family and friends that they don't ever see. So I learned that whenever they have nothing to say to them, the only thing to say is, "You must come home. You came home. When you coming home? You coming home." Every time we go weddings, my mother and father make sure we eat nicely at home so that when the food comes at the wedding, we dish out a little bit so the people don't think we haven't got food in our house. And Sharon even had a famous person at her wedding. Miss India World Universe Ultimate 2015, Amkumar's second princess, was there. She wore one big sash with full works and she was walking around waving at everybody. I asked her to take a picture and I took a picture with her, and then the next day I was showing everybody in school, but nobody cared. At Auntie Sharon's wedding, I was surprised to see Seshni go on the stage to give an item. She danced to R. Kelly's Move Your Body Like a Snake, Ma, but she looked more like a caterpillar going inside its cocoon. When Seshni was finished, she came and sat down next to me and asked me if Auntie Sharon enjoyed her dancing. I said, number one, I don't know, because your unique physique was blocking the bride and groom. And number two, I'm pretty sure that while you was dancing, I could see astros falling out your navel. Seshni was feeling very weak after dancing, so I pulled out a sweet from my pocket and gave her. She asked me what kind of sweet this is, and I said it's the same sweet the Aya was eating in Kandasamys one. My mother said me it's called a balloon sweet. I looked everywhere in all the tuck shops for balloon sweets, but they never had, so I made my own by putting icing sugar in a balloon. I eat it like this. Over tops. Seshni said me that her mother said her that the sweet that the Aya was eating was a mint sweet and it's called condiments. Seshni said she went by the checkers and asked them for condiments and they gave her tomato sauce. Before I can say don't swallow the balloon, it was already stuck in Seshni's throat. So my parents and Seshni's parents had to leave the wedding and go to the hospital. By the time we got to the hospital, the balloon was already in Seshni's stomach. Seshni was in a lot of pain and the doctor gave Seshni something so she can go toilet and the balloon can come out. But still nothing was happening. So I told Seshni to think of my favorite actor from Kandasamys, Asavan. He's such a good actor. He acts the whole movie like he's making something in his pants. I can't do it like Asavan. I'm coming now. The next day, I saw Seshni skipping down the road with a blown up green balloon. She said I can play with it. And now, on a more serious note, I love weddings, but the only thing I really don't like is when the old aunties come up to you, pinch your cheeks and say, "Give one bar." And if you're wondering what one bar is, it's a kiss with lots spit, like spit dripping down your neck, and you're not allowed to wipe it because your mother says you must show the old aunties respect. So the whole night you got spit dripping down your neck and your mother says you must stick it out. And we're sticking it out, of course, sticky with old auntie juice running down your face. So boys and girls, Y'all must be prepared. The next time one auntie comes up to you and says you, give one bar, you turn around and you give one, bar one.